If you watch enough of Mike Norvell's offense, you tend to notice something. He rarely makes the wrong decision. Almost without fail, the ball finds its way to the part of the field where he has a numbers advantage. One of the ways he does this is by using RPOs. RPOs allow the decision to be made after the defense is forced to play its hand. It's kind of like betting on a game that's already started. So what exactly are RPOs, and how does Norvell use them to get the matchups he's looking for? Let's first define what RPOs are. RPO stands for Run Pass Option, and it's exactly what it sounds like. The quarterback in an RPO has an option between handing the ball off and passing the ball after the ball is snapped. This is easy to confuse with package plays. In a package play, there are two options, one running and one passing, but the quarterback makes his choice before the ball is snapped. RPOs are also commonly confused with the read option concept. These are exclusively running plays where the quarterback chooses between giving the ball to the running back and running it himself. While Norvell's offense occasionally runs read options, he tends to run a lot of RPOs in package plays. Those two concepts are sometimes hard to differentiate on film, so for today's purposes, we'll treat everything like it's an RPO. There are three things you can look at that tip you off to a play being an RPO. The first place to look is the quarterback. If he has his eyes downfield as he's handing the ball off, there's a good chance that he's reading a defender for some kind of option. The second tell is the wide receivers. If they're running some route combination, usually a screen or a post, on a running play, there's a good chance that the play initially had an option component to it. While this isn't a hard and fast rule, most teams will have their receivers block instead of running routes on designed run plays. Finally, you should pay attention to the offensive line. Honestly, most people don't watch them enough anyways. They can often tell you more about a play than any other position group on the field. If they're moving downfield in their blocking responsibilities, when the quarterback pulls the ball to throw, you can assume an RPO of some kind. So how does a quarterback choose between run and pass? Usually there's one player the quarterback is reading. For most RPOs with a screen attached, he's reading the first man outside of the box. If that defender crashes down to stop the run, the quarterback will pull and throw it to the screen. This usually gives an offense a 2-on-2 matchup on the perimeter. If he stays put or expands out, then the quarterback will give the ball and run into the box that has one less defender. Let's see if you can make the right reads. This is your read man. Alright, this guy here is your read man. I won't help you this time. While this play is dynamic, it is not foolproof. If the other team is expecting the RPO, they can crash their linebacker or nickel corner inside and have their secondary attack the screen action at the line of scrimmage. Luckily, Norvell has a failsafe for that situation. The wide receiver will continue his route upfield and take advantage of their aggressiveness. Another wrinkle Norvell can throw in is to motion a player out to the sideline. While this isn't an RPO per se, it is an adjustment off of teams that are not respecting the threat of the screen. This gets an extra player at the point of attack and can lead to some pretty big plays. You will also see Norvell run an RPO with a post route tagged instead of the screen route. This can potentially change the read man. In this first clip, the read man appears to be this outside linebacker. As he commits to stop the run, the tight end replaces him for an easy completion over the middle. He can also run post RPOs for the outside receivers. This is usually done if the opposing safeties are not respecting the passing game. Here you can see the safety roll into the box after the snap, which gives the receiver a one-on-one matchup on the perimeter. Again, you can see the defense roll into an odd coverage. The safety follows the inside post, leaving the outside post open. The RPO is a staple of the modern spread offense, and it's one that Norvell ultimately relies on a lot. It will require the quarterback to make quick decisions and accurate passes, and it requires playmakers to win one-on-one scenarios. If FSU can do that, look for some explosiveness out of the Seminoles. If they can't, it'll be another long year.